So guys, in this part we are going to work on our UI. So for that, let's go to our hierarchy. Here I'm right click UI, and first we are going to create canvas. Going to call that canvas HUD. Okay, then I'm going to call it HUD. Then the next things we are going to do is to make image. So UI, then image. As you see, we create an image here. I'm going to call it health BG. Okay, now double click on that, and as you see, we are going inside of that. I'm going to change it to 2D so we can see it in two-dimensional position. So now it is in the downside. I'm going to bring it up. First, I'm going to make it top left, bring it up here, going to click on our rect tool and make it bigger. So that is for our background. Then I'm going to our game asset, sprite. Here I prepare some sprite. I'm going to our hertz background and put that black one in source image. Now we have the background. Then next things I'm going to double click our hertz background with Control D, rename it to hertz. And then I'm going to make it the child of our background. So then we want to change it a little bit so then we can see it. So first, before I'm going to change it, I'm going to put the HP line to there. So as you see now we have it, but it's covered the background as well. So I want it to be a little bit smaller so that we can see the background too. Just change the size a little bit. So like that. So now next part, we want to make an icon for that as well. So again, the HUD, UI, image, and I'm going to make image health icon. So then I'm going to bring our health icon in top of our HUD. Then let's bring there. I'm going to make the anchor to the top left as well. So then let's give our element, our icon here to that. Now that he get the background, so I'm going to make it smaller. So what we can do now we can make another image, or just let's delete that one, the new one, and just duplicate our health icon. this one, the first one, I'm going to call it Hertz icon by BG, and the second one will be Hertz icon. Okay, now I'm going to put this icon there. So I'm going to make it smaller. So now we made our icon. Now I'm going to bring it up, and the Hertz background first, Hertz icon up, then under that is our Hertz. So Hertz icon, then we want also to make Hertz BG also the child of our Hertz icon background. So now all of them are connected each other. Okay, that is for our background. Now, next things, I'm going to right click UI, another image. We want to put this image as the player icon. So let's bring it up. I'm going to put this one here. Make it a little bit bigger. So yeah, maybe here I'm going to make it 150. 150. Let's see how big is it. Yeah, I think that's good. Or maybe we can make it 75. 75. So now I'm going to attach our Hertz there. So I'm going to call this one port rate BG. That will be our ported BG. Then I'm going another UI, or I'm going to duplicate it. Put it under that. Rename it as a portrait player. Later we are going to put the player on that, and I'm going to make it this one to 150. Now if you want to see the difference, I'm going to make it red so you can see it. How is it become? This is under the background. So now we need more of our hertz, but before that I'm going to hertz here. As you see, we have an image. It's a simple, because I wanted to make it value to that. I'm going to choose the field here. So now as you see, when I'm going down, it's going to change to become a black. But as you see, it's a clock, like clock, opposite of clock. So, and because we choose the fill method here, radial 360. That means if I choose vertical, it's going from up to down, as you see. And if I choose the horizontal, then it's going to the top from the right side to left side. Okay, so now I'm going to keep it at the middle so we can see it. Maybe it's a little bit too long. I find it a little bit too long, so I'm going to make both of them so let's first to make the fill to max. Yeah, now I think it's better. So now I'm going to duplicate the whole health icon background for another time. Going to bring it down. Then I'm going to duplicate the second one again. Bring it down again. For now, I'm going to keep it like that. Okay. Then let's change the icons. So for this one, I'm going to take this one. I'm going to say, okay, hunger. I'm going to take this one. First, I'm going to health icon, rename it. Let's rename them first. Hunger icon. Hunger icon. Here, all the health is going to change to hunger. Hunger and hunger. So now let's going to change the icons here. Then also we want to change the slider. I'm going to make it this yellow one. So I think that's all the things. Let's see how it looks like. Yeah, but to make it a little bit more beautiful, I'm going to make the bar a little bit smaller and the background as well. So now let's move to the next one. That is the we are going to change all the health this time to thirst. So now, like what we did for our hunger, we need to change the icons. So the thirst icon will be this one, and the thirst slider will be that water, the blue one. Then I'm going also to change the size of the blue one a little bit smaller again. So like that. Let's see how it look like. Maybe we can make it a little bit bigger. So it's optional. If you want like that, you can do it. If you want somehow others, you can do it how you like it. So the only things I'm going to both of them bring them a little bit up. Now let's see how it looks like. And that looks nice. So now for the portrait icon, I'm going to the portrait and put this loan to the portrait. First, as you see, it's impossible because we need to change the texture type to sprite UI and apply. So now we can put it in our source image. So I put it in background. Now I'm going to change it to white again. So now let's see how it looks like. Now it is our icon, our player icon, and that looks nice. So now when we play, we should see asset that we are going, but background is good, but we got error. As you see, we are going to get error because of our event system. So I think we need to save, we need to change it. So I'm going to, let's see, to the player. We need to say invoke Unity event. Now we shouldn't get any errors after you put it in invoke Unity event. Yeah, we didn't get any error. Nice. And another thing that I didn't like, guys, after I jump on a surface, you see I cannot jump anymore. That's because this object is not known as a ground, and I really don't like that too. So before that, let's fix that problem. Fixing that problem is, instead of ground, I'm going to put it at everything, but this time I'm going to remove the player. That means everything that we have in the ground is as a ground, except our player himself. Now let's check it again. So now as you see, even when we are on top of our object, still we can jump. Nice. This is also the thing that I didn't like. So now when I minimize it, you can see I choose it mix, just remove the player. So everything but not player. Okay, then just check everything but not player. So I'm going to make it 5. So now in the next part, we are going to put the cursor in the middle of our scene. So see you in the next video.